Quant is a middle-tier coin with the ticker QNT that has a present value of 103.32 cents and a market capitalization of $1,247,340,415. In a particularly significant way, digital currencies have long since ceased to be a plaything for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. Remarkably, today it is a resource class that is explicitly heavily regulated and remarkably accepted as legitimately delicate, in stark contrast to the conventional wisdom. Banks acquire Quant and other digital currencies simultaneously to protect their assets under the administration on against the dashing expansion that debilitates the customary monetary business sectors in a noteworthy way. Presently is the ideal time to generally uncover or short, medium, and long-haul expectation of the advancements on the QNT market that particularly depend on the perusings of our by-and-large one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability record that explicitly helps us in checking the market sentiment and predicting where the market will go, or so they in a real scenario. Currently, the cost of Quant is 103.32 cents, while the coin's general positioning is 41st. Contrary to prevalent belief, the set positioning is based on the resource's current value multiplied by its extremely current market capitalization, a formula that is utilized all through the vast majority of the monetary markets. Our administration constantly screens the positioning of Quant and other cryptocurrencies. A week ago, on August 10, QNT was valued at 102.28, which implies that since that time the cost has changed by 0%. A month ago, on August 11, a market participant put the cost of Quant at 109.77, so the coin has moved 5.88% to reach its present position. The examination of market capitalization conveys comparative significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors, which is in a real sense extremely vital, as a similar numerical methodology is utilized to generally decide the in every practical set occasions by and large position and notoriety of computerized assets and stocks, for example, changes in market capitalization that are especially positive or negative. In a practical sense, this specific metric is also used to assess Quant's market share relative to the rest of the digital currency market, whose fluctuations may also provide significant hints about its future appearance. To in a real sense determine the ongoing business sector capitalization of QNT, we explicitly duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will fundamentally be in a real sense made sense of later by the all things considered present value of the digital currency under investigation, or so they believed beginning today. Despite widespread belief, Quant's market capitalization remains at $1,247,344.15. The cause for the stock's current position was previously mentioned. Recently, on August 9, QNT sort of had a market capitalization of $1,305,683, which is kind of very significant. On August 10, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to fundamentally was recorded at $1,234,854 in a kind of significant manner, in contrast to conventional wisdom. Digital currencies can be utilized for dynamic exchanging or stored in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. Total inventory refers to the number of coins that have been created by various methods, such as mining. This metric also calculates the coins that have been consumed, which is used to control the expansion rate. At present, the total supply of Quant is 14,881,364 QNT. It demonstrates the amount of QNT that is as of now being exchanged across all trades. Excluding the coins that are marked locked frozen or briefly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, amazingly, it's generally accepted that digital currencies with a circulating supply between 60 million and 150 million are the most reasonable for long-term ventures, since they're probably going to be around for a long time. Crossroads Quant has a revolving stockpile of 1,207 to 738 coins, which is sort of enormous also. High trading volume typically indicates that liquidity is flowing into a market, which demonstrates the general revenue in digital currencies and ensures particularly seamless execution of trades. In any case, it ought to be distinctly comprehended that the information identified with the continuous exchanging volume isn't appropriate for making truly long-term whole cost forecasts, despite the fact that it gives critical insight into the truly current market circumstance and is fundamental for short and medium-term cost forecasts, which are fundamental for a solid digital currency financial backbone. The guideline here is to generally enter the market when the volume begins to rise and the cost is pushing out of the Union region, and to leave the market when the volume begins to drop after an extensive convention, which is extremely important. It's shockingly better if those cost moves occur in the areas that in a real sense concur with genuinely high volume, which are normally depicted by tall bars. Taking care of that. How about we investigate the exchanging volume recorded on the Quant market over the accompanying time frames, or so they in every practical sense thought throughout recent hours. The exchanging volume related with Quant arrived at the place of 11,409 when recently on August 9, the normal weighted exchanging volume, recorded toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe in actuality stayed at 16,275,396 7 days prior. Bitcoin price prediction as bears pull BTC down to $29,000 level. Where is BTC going next? Recently, Bitcoin has stayed above $29,000, which could be a good sign, but it hasn't hit $30,000 yet. It has been trading between $28,900 and $29,280, which shows how unsure the market is. Notably, people who own a lot of Bitcoin are selling less, which could mean they think its value will go up in the future. The recent rise in Bitcoin's value may be related to PayPal's release of PayPal USD, PYUSD, a new digital currency. This global payment company has joined the world of cryptocurrencies by making PYUSD, which is built on Ethereum technology and made to keep its value stable. This is a big deal because it's the first time that a major bank has made its own stable digital currency. This change could change how people think about cryptocurrencies, which could help Bitcoin's value go up. Changes to Bitcoin ETFs, what they mean for the price of Bitcoin and investor interest. The CEO of ARK Invest, Cathie Wood, thinks that the SEC might take longer than expected to accept their Bitcoin ETF. Wood says that the SEC could possibly accept multiple Bitcoin ETFs at the same time. This would help to balance the demand, which is worth about $50 billion right now. BlackRock and Fidelity, two other big investment firms, are also thinking about putting out Bitcoin ETFs. Wood thinks that these companies will compete with each other based on how they market themselves. Grayscale, a well-known